And we kick off our playoff frenzy with the rematch from week 1 of the regular season. Trinity has one home win over DeLone Catholic this season after beating them 49-12 in late August. Shamrocks go to work in this one. Trinity QB Caleb Ray connected with PJ Dent there. Rocks are marching. Then it's the wide receiver Tanai Young gets the direct snap, and look at the stretch at the end. That's the best part. The refs look at each other and says, yep, he got there. He gets the touchdown. Then, more to cheer about for Trinity. This time, Ray identifies Young as his target, and they hook up for 6 more. The defense shuts it down from there. No touchdowns and just a field goal for DeLone Catholic. So let's take a look at the final score. The Shamrocks, with a solid effort on both sides of the ball, 28-3 your final score. They beat the Squires a second time, and it sets up a date in the district championship.
Learning how to win. That's the biggest thing for us. Is like, hey, understanding these things don't come easy, right? You know, and there's an expectation that we should win every single game. Yeah, that's the thought process, but actually going out there and doing it and then finishing is a whole nother subject.
Coach Hill guides this team to another impressive season. They would love another deep playoff run. Shamrocks advance to face the winner of Camp Hill and Anvil-Cleona. We'll have those highlights in just a bit. So welcome to our high school football playoff frenzy. I'm Todd Sadowski. We'll hear from Lindsey Barna, Evan Brooks, Ryan Yee, and Alex Cawley in the show. But it's time to check in with Andrew Callista. He's in York County as Southwestern opens up the postseason in the Mustangs Corral. The postseason, it isn't big enough for both the Mustangs and the Blue Devils. From Greencastle Antrim, Andrew shows us which team is hanging around for at least another week.
Lots of excitement. That is what you expect at the Corral. Blue Devils forks up, looking for their first playoff win since 2010. Mustangs, they are ready to run. First drive for Southwestern, Bryce Graham. Check out this scramble on 3rd down, and he finds Cade Bumgarner on the sidelines for the first special play. Leads to Austin Rollman straight up the gut, in for a 7-zip lead. Later, Southwestern's D comes up big. Ethan Rissler the hit, Jackson Hersh the pick. Middle school section, they love it. Ensuing drive, Graham on the money, and Tommy Putnam, top play nominee for the big game. Then Rollman totes the rock for another house call, and the lead pushes up to 14-zip.
13, 14.
No quit in Greencastle Antrim. Xavier Ramsey, tough runs all night. Here for a chunk, and then some trickeration. Logan Alvey to Carter McCauley. The hook, Ramsey, the ladder. Blue Devils in business, but they have to settle for 3. Second half, Mustangs ride Rollman, an easy choice for coach.
Austin did a great job protecting the ball, getting extra yards, right? And we did what we needed to do tonight. That was part of the formula.
So too are touchdowns. Rollman adds his 3rd of the night, 21-3 Mustangs. Key play at the end of the 3rd, Ramsey in for the score, but the Blue Devils flagged for assisting the runner. Mustangs defense holds the rest of the way out. 21-3 the final, a team effort for the win.
Defense played great all night long. Timely plays, big plays, kept them out of the end zone. That's what matters.
All the credit goes to my offensive line, really, because they just opened the holes wide open for me. And then once I get that carry, I mean, I'm just going.
Another horseshoe right side up here at the Corral as the Mustangs gallop into the second round of the District 3 playoffs. Todd, plenty more frenzy coming up.
All right, thanks, Andrew. And you know, I'm still set from Halloween, Alex, but after stops in Cumberland and York counties, you get a coveted assignment right next door to the sweetest place on earth.
Yeah, Todd, I can neither confirm nor deny that Chocolate World's cookies are improved by dunking them in their hot chocolate, but I'd imagine it's pretty good. Hard to say this with Chocolate World, the Giant Center, and Hershey Park so close, but all the action was in Hershey Park Stadium as Exeter Township made the trip to Derry Township to meet Hershey. Both the Trojans and the Eagles are hoping to regain their stride heading into the playoffs. Hershey is 2-2 in their last 4 games, while Exeter has lost their last 2. We're flipping on the lights at a venue that's no stranger to high school playoffs. Both fan sections on one side of the stadium. After a one-sided first half, Hershey wants to climb back into it, but Exeter is on the move. First down pass moves the Eagles into the red zone, and they are smelling more points. But let's face it, you're only smelling chocolate in Hershey. Township looks towards the end zone, but Hershey ball hawk Derek Guzman picks it off and ends the threat, and Trojans offense is in business. Angel Cabrera gets things going. He looks like he's about to break off a long run, but trips over his own teammate after the big gain. Still, just a few plays later, Cabrera would finish what he started. He busts into the end zone from a yard out to get Hershey on the board, trailing 21-7, and the rally was on. Down 21 points at the half, Hershey comes all the way back for the 28-27 win over Exeter Township. The Trojans will now face New Oxford next Friday night as the Colonials earned the opening round bye.
Okay, guys, shake hands on the whistle, guys. Good luck both ways, guys.
And the 4A playoffs, Eastern New York literally bringing their own noise as they are back for the first time since 2014. They face Milton Hershey, who was certainly battle-tested after their regular season. Fourth down for Milton Hershey. They're going for it, which means that Golden Knights' Emery McCombs is going for the Spartans. He gets the sack in the backfield for the turnover on down. Still scoreless after one. Spartans find a spark in the second quarter. Jason Burney looks to number 4 on fourth down. Paris Blackston breaks one tackle. It's a foot race. One more cut inside the 10, and he is in for 6. Milton Hershey goes up 8-0. Second quarter was good to the home team. Burney again looking for chunk yards. He is putting one on the money for Angel Roberts, who makes the diving grab to move the chains into Golden Knights territory. And if you think you're cold, hey, the Spartan wasn't wearing any pants tonight. Not even shoes or socks. As for the Burney connection with Blackston, that keeps going. Their second touchdown of the game. We're going to the big board. Eastern New York makes it a close one in the second half, but Milton Hershey holds them off 29-23. Spartans will now meet the Crusaders from McDevitt in the next round in a rematch of Week 6. And we're going to head up the mountain for a District 6 6A matchup. Altoona and Mifflin County clashing at Mitchell Field. The Huskies certainly closed the gap from their earlier meeting with the Mountain Lions, but Altoona's 26-8 win means the end of the road for this year's Huskies, as Toontown will meet State High next week. When we return, Ephrata was the site of a huge party last week after grabbing a share of the section crown. There is no sharing a playoff spot next week with Lower Dolphin. The high school football frenzy will be right back.